Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is June 14, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in today. All right, looking at the S&P 500 E-mini futures, you're going to see that the futures are trading lower this morning by about 6.5 points to 2072 and a half per contract. So futures been chopping around here at these lows. We'll see if we do proceed lower today. Yesterday was a pretty good sell-off in the market. The S&P 500 cash finished down about 17 points, and the NASDAQ was down about 46. So all in all, it was a pretty good down day yesterday. Markets coming under some pressure, and you're seeing a lot of leading stocks starting to move a little bit lower. But all in all, when it's all said and done, the Federal Reserve is on tap for Wednesday, and we'll see what happens there. Again, Wednesday at 2 p.m., the Fed will conclude their two-day meeting, which begins today. So all in all, we'll see if the Fed can save the markets. Generally, ahead of a meeting, the markets are a little bit on the quieter side as they're waiting for the Fed news tomorrow. So we'll see how that all plays out. But in the meantime, we have lots of stocks out here in the news. And the first one we're going to start off with is BIDU. So this is a Chinese ADR. Looks like the company guided lower yesterday. Stock plunged all the way below the $150 level, but it is now trading at $156.25. To be honest, when I look at this equity, there's definitely some support around the 150 area, but the big support level I have for this equity is around 133.50, maybe the 134 level. I don't think we're going to see that get there, but nonetheless, that would be a level I would be interested in. Instead, what we will do with this equity is wait for the opening bell to ring. Then we'll start to look at pattern, and we'll see if it forms a bullish or bearish pattern. We'll trade it accordingly. BIDU is a stock that we trade in the intraday stock chat room very, very often. So again, if you want to trade this alongside of us, come take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. Again, we had another fantastic day yesterday, and we're going to look to keep that going today. All right, let's turn our attention now to Alibaba, another Chinese IPO, Chinese ADR. And what you're going to see here is that this is doing just the opposite. Looks like the investor conference for Alibaba was yesterday. Looks like Jack Ma, the CEO, said that by 2020 sales will double or be raised by 50%. So again, big bullish news there. Stock is trading at $77 a share, closed at $75.45 last night. So all in all, good pop there for Alibaba today, and we'll just see how that plays out. Alibaba's been in a very, very tight range. High end of the range has been around the $80, $81 area. Low end of the range has been around here, around $75. Right now, the stock is trading around $77. But either way you slice it or dice it, that's a good pop ahead of the opening bell. That will be on our radar today. Let's take a look at DEO. I didn't see the news on this one yet, but I am seeing this stock trade lower. This is Diageo, and right now it's trading at $100.02. I have support around $98.65 if it gets there. The one thing to remember about this stock, though, is that the volume is generally very, very light. Normally trades between 400, 500,000 shares a day. Any stock that trades under a million shares a day, levels sometimes can overshoot. So watch the 98.65 as a hard level, but very, very often it could pierce it or overshoot. But I don't see this getting much below that area if it does at all. Next up on our radar today is going to be BHP Billiton. This stock has been under some pressure this morning. Stock closed at $26.85, trading right now at $26.19. It briefly tested the 26 level, and it is off that, but nonetheless, metal and mining stocks continue to be under pressure here, and I think that should be recognized. Next up, we'll take a look at Rio Tinto. RIO is the ticker symbol there. Same sector, metals and mining, and what you're going to see here, this is trading at $27.50, closed at $28.07. So every morning, we're seeing these metals and mining stocks getting hit. Rio Tinto today does have support around $26. Should it trade down there, that could be a potential scalp level. Keep that on the radar today. We're going to move right over to the gold market. Gold is trading up $2.50 right now to $1,289.40 an ounce. Let's go over to the all-important GLD, and you're going to see that's trading at $122.85. So that is reflecting the little uptick there. GLD closed at $122.64. I think GLD ultimately could get to around $123.75. I don't know if it does it today, but when it gets up there, expect it to stall out because that's basically a double top going back to early in May. So again, that should be pretty good resistance from what I can tell. Next up, we're going to take a look at crude oil this morning. Crude oil is trading down 63 cents to $48.25 a barrel. If we take a look at the USO today, that is trading right at $11.69. USO is a good oil ETF to trade. Very, very good intraday as well. And right now, that is reflecting the down move in crude oil. Take a look at some of these energy stocks out here. You have ExxonMobil trading down a little bit from yesterday's high. Chevron Corp trading down a touch as well. And then you have ConocoPhillips trading down as also. So you got the leading integrated energy stocks trading down on a lower oil price. Keep that on the radar. When the integrated energy stocks are down, usually most other energy stocks will be down as well. So very, very important gauge to use each and every morning. And again, if you want to trade all these energy stocks and others alongside of us, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room, and you'll see everything that we are doing there. We're going to keep today's report pretty brief. Futures right now are down 6.5 points ahead of the opening bell. With that being said, everybody, have a great trading session, and we will see you on the charts.